Hey everyone, so in today's lesson we are now going to start multiplying 3-digit numbers by 2-digit numbers, okay? So that's exactly the same thing as your own objective, it's same as the title, okay? So multiply 3-digit by 2-digit numbers. So let's begin step by step, okay? You know, first of all, from your regular times tables, if I was to write this, that's a 1-digit by a 1-digit number, right? And you know that is 15. So you just write 15, there's nothing else to think about. Now, if we take it up a step, and we say 12 multiplied by 5, now it's a 2-digit by a 1-digit, right? So, do you remember the technique, the way we do for it? You start here with 5 and you multiply what's on top of it. 5 times 2, so it's 10. So you write 0 and you carry the 1, which will go into the answer. Then 5 times 1 is 5, plus the 1, 6. And then we have our answer, right? Now, let's take it another step up and do a 3-digit by a 1-digit number. So let's say we have 185 multiplied by 5, okay? Again, the same thing. We start here with the 5 and multiply first the 5 on top of it. So you multiply from right going to the left, okay? As the way you can see it on the board, okay? So we're going to start here and move this way. 5 times 5 is 25. So you carry the 2 into the next place, and you write the 5 there, large. 5 times 8 is 40, plus the 2, 42. And then finally the 5 times 1 is 5, plus the 4, 9. Okay? So these you should already be familiar with. Okay, you should recognize it. Now let's step up and let's add another number in that field there, okay? So, in fact, just before that one, there's another one that I didn't do, it's a 2-digit by a 2-digit, right? That'll be the next step. So we can have 61 multiplied by 25, okay? So, here's what I want you to do, guys. Now, I've said in other lessons, have squared paper or graph paper, which is the best way for you to write down any calculations, okay? And the reason why is just going to be so much easier for you to make sure that you're separating numbers, that you're writing it spaced out and very clear, and that you're adding numbers into the correct space when we carry, okay? So for this one here, let's rewrite it. But I'm going to draw a grid first, okay? Just like you would have in your square paper, right? You see, I want it nice and big, right? I'll need that last bit, so it's really small. Right. Now, 61 multiplied by 25. Okay? Now we're gonna have plenty of space to do this. And guys, for the rest of the questions that we do on 3-digit by 2-digit, I'm gonna draw a grid and everything, and I strongly recommend that you do too. Okay? So that way you're gonna make sure you're adding things in the correct way. I have seen so many people make the easiest of mistakes when they do these kind of questions, because they write too small and they put the numbers right together. I've seen kids write this like this. You have so much space and they're going to write it so small. Okay? Use the space, guys. I can't emphasize that enough. So anyway, let's carry on with this and finish it off. We're going to start here with the 5 in the 1s, okay? Ignore the 2. We don't need it, okay? Not yet. So let's ignore it for now like it's invisible. 5 5 times 1 is 5. Then 5 times 6 is 30. So the 3 goes here, and the 0 goes here. No need to write the 3 small as a carry because there's nothing else. Now we can put the 2 back in, okay? And use it. Because we're finished with the 5. We don't need it anymore, we're finished with the 1's place. Now guys, here's an important thing. We're finished with the 5. It's good practice. Put a cross in the 5 and then put a 0 here, or an X. I've seen both ways being done. Put a 0, okay? So that way, because we've already used the 1's place, we're finished with it. So now everything will start from here, okay? So 2 times 1. So just like we did with the 5, but now with the 2. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 6 is 12. Now, we finished with the 2 as well. What we need to do with these is finally just add them together, okay? So, 5 plus 0 is 5. 0 plus 2, 2. 3 plus 2, 5, and 1, okay? And now we finished our answer. 1,525, okay? So, let's do a few more examples now. So, you see, if I was to just add one more number here, it's exactly the same thing. You go from there to there to there, then there, okay? It's just the same thing, just one little extra step. Okay, so our next number example that we will do is 2, 3, 6 multiplied by 46. Okay, now let's add our table in there. You see guys, everything is in its place as well, right? The 1s, the 10s, hundreds, and maybe if we have some thousands, they'll be there too. Okay, so when you join your grid, how many will you need? Okay, well, it depends how many you have here. So for the 6, I've got my answer column here, row here, and for the 4, I've got my answer row here, and the final answer here. So that's enough, I don't need any more. Okay? It's always easy to extend this way or that way, doesn't matter. Right? Now let's do some calculations. So the same thing, right? And another trick for you guys, okay? You may notice, for me, I always prefer to write bigger numbers on top. Okay? You'll never see me do it like this. Ever. I don't know, for me, I just find it so weird. I'm always going to do it this way, okay? Whatever is easiest for you, whichever way is easier for you, that's what you do, okay? For me, this is the way. And also, it doesn't matter which way comes first, because just how we have 3 times 5 is 15. If we change it the other way around, 5 times 3, exactly the same, right? So it doesn't matter which number comes first. Let's finish this up. 6 times 6, 36. You see, so all these numbers, they're just going to be in your times tables in your mental math. So they should be very easy and quick to solve, okay? But always take your time still to make sure that you're putting the right numbers in. So many of you are very confident with these kind of numbers in your times tables, yes. But sometimes when we write too fast, we can also write the wrong number, okay? So 6 times 6 is 36. We're going to write the 6 there large and carry the 3. So you see the 3 goes into this box, guys. We carried it into the next one. 6 times 3 is 18. 18 plus 3 is 21. So you're going to write a 2 there and put a 1 there. We're done with this 3, right? You can cross it out. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 2, 14. So we're done with the 2, cross it out. So we've crossed it out, so now we know that we've used it, okay? So we don't think afterwards, oh, did I add it or not? We've crossed it out, so that means we're done with it. 6 is done, cross it, put a 0. That's the important thing when you're doing this, okay? 4 times 6, 24. Carry the 2 right before. 4 times 3, 12. Plus the 2, 14. Cross out the 2, we've used it. And 4 times 2 is 8. Plus the 1, 9. We've used the 1, cross it out. Now, we can just add these together. Okay? So now our final answer will be 6 plus 0 is 6. 1 plus 4, 5, 8, 10. Okay, so our final answer, 10,856. Okay? So, I'll do the next 2 examples much quicker with less talking now, so you can see that it can be very easy for you to do so fast. Okay? Let's see, we have 9 by 1 multiplied by 62. Okay? So you're just using mainly our times tables for this. So this should be quick and easy. Okay? Right. 2 times 1, 2. 2 times 5, 10. Add the 1. 2 times 9, 18. Add the 1, 19. Cross it out. We're done with the 2. Cross it out, put a 0. 6 times 1, 6. 6 times 5, 30. Right, 3, right, 0. 6 times 9, 54. Okay? Plus the 3, 57. Now we're just going to add these 2 together. Two plus 0, 2, 6, 9, 8, and another 5. Okay? Final answer, 58,962. Okay? So, you see guys, with practice, you should be able to do it that quick. Okay? And the boxes really help. Let's just do one more. Okay. 8, 9, 2, 18. Okay. Nice and quick, yeah? We're just doing times tables, so I'm putting them in the correct places. Shouldn't take long, right? Practice, 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 and you'll be doing them like this as well. 8 times 2, 16. 8 times 9, 72. Plus the 1, 73. Don't forget to add. Cross out when you used it. 8 times 8, 64. Plus the 7, 71. Cross it out when you used it. Okay? We're finished with the 8. Cross it out, plus the 0. This is the most important thing. Cross it out, put a 0. Okay? 1 times 2, 2. 1 times 9, 9. 1 times 8, 8. So beautiful when we have number ones. Just happens so fast. Right, add them together. Our final answer, 6 plus 0, 6, 5, 10, 7 plus 8 plus 1, 16. 16,056. Okay, guys? So, practice, practice, practice. Use the grids. Don't forget to cross out a 0 and cross out the carries when you use them. Okay?